Hi, friends. Dennis Nappy the second here with Sixth Sense Reiki, and I'm going to talk just for a brief moment about my upcoming Reiki 1 Zoom course. This will be the second cohort of Reiki 1 via Zoom. I'm very excited about it. The last course was a huge success for my students. I want to go over a little bit about the course. If you're interested in Reiki, if you're interested in learning Reiki, this is a great opportunity. It's at an affordable price, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home, really anywhere in the world working with this course here. So I'm very excited about it. I love Reiki. I love what it's done for my life. I love the sense of control it's given me over some of my intuitive practices and how it's helped me to enhance a lot of my intuitive practices. It's also helped me kind of blend what I do with Reiki with remote viewing as well. So if you have other psychic disciplines, I think this can only enhance what it is that you do. It's a great course. It's healing. Reiki is healing. And I think now more than ever in the world, we need healing. And there are times I think where we feel very powerless because of some of the things that are going on. But with something like Reiki, it's where we can take more of an active role in promoting healing and wellness and health, really in kindness and love. So it's a great opportunity if you're looking to develop your intuition and you're looking to be able to contribute more to that positive, energetic vibe in the world, which we need a lot of right now. So I'm going to share a few things here. I'm going to go over real quick on my website where you can sign up and a little bit about the course, and then I'm going to go through my course syllabus really quick, just so you can know a little bit more about the class if you're interested in taking the course with me. All right, so here's my website here, sixthsensemedia.net/Reiki, and you just click on the training tab and it'll bring you here. We have the Usui Reiki 1 live Zoom course. It's a 6-week course. It's 1 hour sessions each week. This one is starting on February 25th, 2025. So it's coming up, get a little over about over a month to register. However, there is early registration discounts here. So if you register, looking at our pricing here, early enrollment, $125. So you're saving $50 if you enroll before January 25th. And then we have also a premium tier, which you sign up for the course and you will also get a 1 hour virtual Reiki healing session with me as well. So that's $200. You're saving yourself, I'm sorry, where's the regular price here? So you're saving yourself $25 on this one here too for the premium tier. So I highly recommend signing up for this. It's great to book a Reiki session as well. With that, with that session, you get an experience of what Reiki is and what it feels like and what the process is in the virtual setting. So I highly recommend it. I encourage it. But it's great. The 6 weeks, 6 week course. You get a workbook that's included with it. There's lots of consumables in terms of worksheets that I'll be sending out to you. You'll have a personalized attunement session. So we'll meet as a group, and then I'll go through and I'll tune each one of you during our session. And then you have there's Reiki attunement that you can go out and you can work and use Reiki on. What's great about Reiki is you can use it to heal yourself, and then you can work with other people. I have a friend who works with animals. She works exclusively on horses. So there's a lot that you can do with Reiki as well. So check it out, sixthsensemedia.net/Reiki. Click on the training tab. And then the next thing that I wanted to share with all of you is my course syllabus real quick. So you can see a little bit more about what's going on in the course here. So Sixth Sense Reiki, this has to be updated just to reflect the new dates here still, but this is the course syllabus itself here. Um, so let's start here. You'll get some pre-work here a little bit before the course starts. Well, as soon as you register for the course, you'll receive the Reiki 1 manual that you can start reading and reviewing. And then we have some worksheets a worksheet that'll go home, and it's a self check-in and some reading for you to do prior to the course. Now, I've been in academics I've been a teacher for about 16 years now. And what I like about the assignments that I give out, it's not just read this, write a paragraph. I really want my students to work within their own learning modalities. So if you feel inclined to draw a picture, to write a song, to record a podcast talking about the experience or the assignment, whatever works for you, whatever helps you better connect with the material so you can better learn it, that's what I'm going for here. So our first week, it's great. We get our introduction done. I'll go through the course overview and objectives, and then we talk about what is Reiki? Where does this energy come from? What is it? How does it work? Just giving a brief overview of, really what this is that we're about to get into. And then we go over the 5 Reiki principles, and it's a meditation that I talk about. And really, for me, it was life changing understanding these principles practicing them every single day and seeing how I can include them in my own life and help with my decision-making processes. It helped me just understanding these little poems or meditations has really helped me to reduce things like anxiety and worry and help me deal with conflict a lot better as well. So there's a lot of value packed into that first week. Then I have here your self-exploration, which will be the stuff that you do at home during the week until we move into our next class. So there's a meditation here that I have for you. There's some reading, and then there's a reflection piece based on the introduction. Moving into week two, this is probably my favorite week here because this is where we really start getting into our own intuition, our own psychic abilities. We go over these common terms, but these common terms are talking about really the theme of this is the ways in which we receive psychic and intuitive information. And we get to know our own abilities. There's some really fun practical exercises there where you can test and see how you receive information and get a better understanding that, intuitive information doesn't just come from one spot. It's not just this visual that we get. There's a lot of misconceptions out there. So there's a lot of different ways that receive information that we may be receiving every single day, but are unaware of it. So this will help us to start to tune our focus on these different aspects and really start to improve and enhance our intuition. And then again, there's some self-exploration during the week that we can work on as well. We wrap up week two with our self-exploration here, learning how to explore our own intuitive messages. There's an exercise at home that you'll do, trying to tap into some psychic data. There's some more reading, and there's a meditation. I have a lot of meditations coming through for all of you that hopefully makes this meaningful. And the goal is to help you bring Reiki more into your everyday life and enhance those intuitive abilities. Moving into week three, we talk about the history of Reiki, which is fascinating understanding. I resonate with the history of Reiki, looking at Dr. Usui and the journey he went through to learn or I'll say rediscover Reiki. And many of us out there on this journey, we're truth seekers, right? We're trying to find that spiritual enlightenment or that knowledge or something more because we feel that call. And when we look at the history of Reiki, I realize these people are no different than us in terms of they had that fire lit inside of them and they knew there was something greater out there and they went out and they found it and they shared it with the world. And I love talking about the people that really brought us Reiki to what it is today. And then we also will talk about start preparing for your attunement and Reiki self-care and what that looks like. You're going to start learning how to give Reiki to yourself in the following week, as we'll get into. Um, you're going to actually get your attunement where you're then going to go through your own every day. You're going to learn how to do Reiki and practice it on yourself, which really helps you to connect with the energy. So the self-exploration to prepare for your attunement, and then week four, you actually have your attunement process there. It'll be live in class, and I'll go through with each student, and we'll get our Reiki attunements. And then there'll be some work to do during the week where you're practicing using Reiki energy and getting familiar with it. It's a wonderful experience. Week five, we go over how to give a Reiki treatment to someone else. And we talk about, in your self-exploration, your first Reiki session, what that'll look like. We're practicing Reiki self-care and obviously some reading as well. And then week six, we talk about Reiki ethics, which is very important. How to use Reiki, when is it okay, when is it not okay, some things to consider with Reiki. And then Reiki everywhere, or as I call it, everyday Reiki, how to incorporate it just into your everyday life, and then some opportunities for questions and answers. So I built this course myself, pulling from a variety of different resources and my own experience as an intuitive, as a Reiki teacher, as a remote viewer. I just tried to put a lot of myself into this course to help you on your own Reiki journey. So if this sounds interesting, if this is something you'd like to explore, please reach out. If you have questions, you can email me as well, just through the contact form at sixsensemedia.net/Reiki. Click on the training tab, and I hope you'll join us. It's going to be a great program. Thanks so much, friends.